Live. Hey! Welcome to Friday Night Virtual Dinner with me, Jennifer. Hi, guys. So, I decided I'm going to eat outside because I can. I'm looking at my friends from Boston and seeing the snow, and so I wanted to stick it to them that I could still eat outside on my patio. Gorgeous California wine. I love these people. I love this wine. And I love living in California right now. I keep saying I don't know if I'll be here forever, but man, right now it's been good to me. I decided to eat outside for a couple of reasons. Hey, Helly. Cheers. It's the weekend. It's October 30th, which is crazy wild, right? It's All Souls Day, which is like a spooky day, right? It's some cultures, they really feel that their ancestors come out. Turns out, and I kind of forgot, it's the anniversary of my divorce, which is wild. It's October 30th, and so tonight is October 30th. So, cheers to the weekend. And a full moon, the most beautiful full moon. It woke me up last night. Cheers. It woke me up, blinding me. Oh, I wish you could see the sunset. Oh, I should probably turn the camera. Literally, the sun is bright red, and it's about to dip into the Pacific Ocean. This is my life in California. The moon last night and tonight, and actually it's called the blue moon, but last night it was so bright white. Woke me up around 1:32. I decided I had to go outside, put my hat on and my warm socks, and my dog was like, "What the hell is she doing? What's my crazy bitch doing?" I'm like, I had to go out and watch it. Anyway, you guys, let me get focused here. Butternut squash, because it's October and it's Halloween, and I wanted to serve something orangey. Can you see it? And I decided it's like so simple to make. It's like, this is silly to do it in the kitchen. If you can make fresh butternut squash ravioli, good for you. My son and his wife probably could. Saute really nice butter, like the high quality butter. I mean, I happen to buy my butter at a farmer's market here in California. I'm crazy of all crazy. Like, I literally, I think I buy it from the girl that milks the freaking cows. I mean, it's just, she drives the truck, she serves it, she puts up the tent. Really farm to table. I like toasted pine nuts and fresh sage. So you want to get the butter brown. I mean, I didn't want to demonstrate it, it's so silly. So have you ever bought sage fresh? It's really one of those crazy special fresh herbs. It's furry. Hey Sheena, I love you. Talking about fresh herbs and how sage is furry. My youngest son, when he was born, it was the wildest thing. His back was furry. I called him my man cub. I was like, oh my God, I made a man cub because his back was furry. So I decided not to cook it because it's really simple. Brown your butter, fresh sage, saute it, and serve it over butternut squash. I'm going to go right to food for thought this week. October 30th. Holy moly. Life is like a roller coaster. That's my food for thought this week. Do you ever notice times in your life where sometimes you're on that ascent of the roller coaster, which, you know, you've got the butterflies in your belly, you're really excited. It's a little scary, but it's a good scary. You can't wait to get to the top. I mean, these are moments in your life where it could be a new romance, right? And by the way, the ascent is usually slower. So you're excited about getting to know this person, or it could be when you're pregnant for 9 months. I don't even care. Surrogate, adoption, or you just kind of can't wait to meet that baby. It's those moments in life that are really exciting. A little afraid because you're like, oh, you might think, oh, am I going to be a good parent? What's my life going to be like? But talk about a roller coaster, right? Life being a roller coaster. When you reach the top, you cannot wait to hold them and smell them and look into their eyes and say, hi, baby. I couldn't wait to meet you. It could even be a new job, right? When you're like kind of nervous about a new job, but you're excited about a new change. Those are the like roller coaster moments in life where it's on the ascent. Then I'm looking at, hey Chris, hey Sarah, look at that beautiful brooch. Tiffany girl. Yeah, this is my new life. By the way, should I say it? Ooh. This is my anniversary of my divorce. Crazy of all crazies. So my butterfly became my symbol. Anyway, then what life does, which is wonderful, really wonderful actually, is sometimes the roller coaster goes down, right? You can't be up there all the time. And by the way, when you're up there, the view is amazing, right? I mean, I remember being on I love roller coasters, as you might imagine if you've been following me. There was one roller coaster that I was on where I looked out, I would never close my eyes, and the ocean was like miles and miles of ocean. I was like, yes! And then there's those moments in life where you go down, like, and luckily those are the moments that go fast. Here's what I figured out as an old lady. Those moments are important, equally important, because then, and on a roller coaster, you're going to have those high moments again. In life, you're going to have those high moments again. You appreciate the high moments because you had the low moments. It's a good thing. And if you ever notice, I was thinking about what I was going to say. You ever notice when you're on a roller coaster, you have those unexpected twists and turns that like give you such a click in your neck? Those are those moments in life where you think, totally did not see that coming. And it could be good or bad, right? It could be a good thing where it's like you get a great job. It's like, wow. Or especially now, I always like to relate it to COVID. You might say, oh, I'm going to change my career. It's like, oh, didn't see that coming. Or it could be a sad thing where someone dies or something. It's like, it's those moments on the roller coaster of life where it's unexpected and you take a quick turn. And then I thought, maybe I should talk about this idea, the roller coaster of life. But sometimes people choose that ride it's the train that goes around the park, right? That goes around the amusement park. It stays the same speed and at the same plane, and this is what's so great about life, right? We all get to choose. We get to choose. We get to make decisions. We get to choose. Some people want to ride that ride. No hard feelings. That's great. You do that and do it well. Just enjoy it. That's my food for thought tonight. It's like you choose. I don't know. You choose the ride that you want to in the amusement park, and just finally, and I always find it fascinating when I'm planning on doing this Friday night video, and I'm always like, well, what should I talk about? One of the things that came up this week, and it was just fascinating, was a young guy, who knows, I don't know, TikTok, like that's my new like inspiration, like a loser. I love TikTok. It was a young guy, and he was two things that hit me. One, I loved his vulnerability. He was okay expressing his vulnerability that he got hurt in love. It happens. As an old lady, I want to tell people, you need to experience it. And so I liked his vulnerability. The second thing I loved is he was asking his mother for advice. I was like, oh, I love this boy. And one of the things that she said, which I thought was so cool, she's a cool chick, I'd like to meet her. She said, honey, life is like a train. Now, she wasn't talking about a roller coaster, she was talking about a commuter train, right? Which is awesome, which is a cool concept. Some people get on the train and you ride with them for a little while, and some people get off the train. And isn't that right? I mean, if you've taken mass transit, like, you just, sometimes you're not on the train the whole time with that same group of people. Sometimes the platform comes up and they get off. That's free will, that's choice. And I don't know, I just love that idea that mother gave him. It's like, my idea is, the trick is to learn from that person when they're on the train with you. Learn and then wish them well, and if you're not happy, you get off the train. I guess that's how I'll end tonight. I never know what I'm going to say. I literally never know what I'm going to say. Life is like a roller coaster. We get to choose. Life is short. Life is short. I mean, with the moon this week and looking up at the stars in the middle of the night, at one point I had put my winter hat on and socks, and Paco was looking at me like I was insane. He was like, what's my crazy bitch doing now? She's outside at 3 in the morning. Life is like a roller coaster. Life is short, right? The stars, they're there for billions of years. We're not. If I believe in reincarnation, but maybe you don't, and I don't want to get too woo-woo. We're only here for a short while. Enjoy the ride. Choose your ride and enjoy the ride. Good night. If you see Butternut Squash Ravioli in your grocery store, buy it. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Good night.